12 Serbian football fans were denied entry to Moldova. They came to the game between the national teams of Moldova and Serbia. The bodyguards explained that the Serbs did not fulfill all the conditions for entry, but the deputies in the ruling party of Moldova, Action and Solidarity, claimed that they were not fans, but saboteurs.
Thanks to the efforts of the Security Intelligence Service, long before the information provided by Volodymyr Zelensky appeared, the Serbian national team will play in front of empty stands, because that is how they planned to bring in saboteurs. Adrian Keptanar, member of the Committee on National Security, Defense and Public Order in the Parliament of Moldova, on air of Journal TV channel.
Belgrade denies that the Serbs can participate in the preparation of provocations to destabilize the situation in Moldova. Similar statements were made in the Kremlin.
We demand from the Moldovan side to immediately provide all the information they have, because we have not yet received such messages from Moldova. Ivica Dacic, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Serbia, in a comment to Serbian media.
Ivica Dacic also added that Serbia cannot fail to react to this, because the appearance of such information harms the country's reputation, and the participation of Serbian citizens in armed conflicts abroad implies criminal responsibility. Earlier, President Maia Sandu said that Russia planned to organize a coup d'etat in the country, in particular with sabotage and the involvement of people with military training disguised as civilians. Chisinau warned Kiev about the so-called plan of the Russian special services. Documents received from our Ukrainian partners indicate the locations and logistical aspects of organizing this subversive activity. This plan involved the entry of citizens of Russia, Montenegro, Belarus and Serbia into Moldova in order to try to provoke protest in an attempt to change the legitimate government to an illegal government controlled by the Russian Federation. At the same time, Sandu assures that the situation is under control. In addition, the president of Moldova called on the new government to take measures to improve effective threat management.
Now, due to the fact that Ukraine is fighting very well and does not allow the Russian Federation to do what it wants, only because of this, a more or less calm situation reigns in the Republic of Moldova. But the Russian Federation does not abandon its plan to capture us.
So, on February the 14th, reconnaissance drones violated the airspace of Moldova. Due to the incident, the country closed its airspace for several hours.
Recently, the sky over the Republic of Moldova was closed due to the fact that 1 or 2 Russian uncontrolled drones entered the airspace. As the government explained, that is, in principle, there is a constant threat. Basically, it is non-military, but from the inside. It's a fifth column. There are pro-Russian parties and pro-Russian organizations, and the media, which have recently become very active.
Reports of a Russian plot to overthrow the Moldovan government are also causing concern in Washington.
And we absolutely stand with the Moldovan government and the Moldovan people. I know of no independent confirmation, but we're certainly not questioning the capacity, the will of the Russians and Mr. Putin to try to do that. It's perfectly right, a page right out of his playbook.
In turn, the EU intends to help Moldova resist the pressure of the Kremlin, assures the head of EU diplomacy, Josep Borrell.
We know how much Moldova is under the Russian pressure. You know that Moldova will be hosting the political conference about the European political community. This will be a good occasion for everybody to show support to Moldova, to face the Russian pressure, which is getting stronger every day. Josep Borrell, High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, in a comment to journalists before the NATO ministerial meeting in Brussels.
Nevertheless, according to experts, the appointment of a new government in Moldova may indicate that the warnings from Kyiv were taken seriously in Chisinau. At the same time, the new Prime Minister of the country, Dorin Region, will have a difficult task to resist the influence of pro-Russian forces. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Христина Домбровська, UATV News.